it's always LeBron and Bronny. If I'm Bronny, I'm like, can you please leave me out of this? Like, I would like the opportunity to be my own person. It's his third year in the league. He doesn't need dad anymore. It's his third year. He's
okay.
21?
Let's just say this, Andy. How long do you think he stays on the roster if LeBron's not on the roster?
I have no idea.
I mean, he played some minutes in the playoffs last year, so that doesn't happen unless you've earned your minutes.
Sure,
that's not like, oh, your dad's on the team, we're being nice.
Right.
This is they don't throw you in a playoff game,
right?
If you haven't progressed enough.
Agreed.
So, but he's also a smaller guard.
Oh, look,
you know what I mean? Like,
I get that, but it's at some point, if you're Bronny, if you want to turn this into an actual career, you need to prove yourself on your own merits. And I think the longer you go attached to LeBron, the more you seem like a novelty act, or like truly you are only there because of LeBron. And like at some point, man, and he said himself, and by the way, these are not digs at Bronny.
Yeah.
My interactions with him, I've been really
impressed. Me too.
I think he's a really grounded, hardworking kid.
Yep.
I think he wants the best things for himself. He's about the right stuff. But like at some point, you don't want to be seen just as a byproduct of your dad and nothing else.
Yeah.
Like if he's going to fall out of the league, it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, but the opportunity was created by his dad.
Of course. There's no question.
So like, I don't think he thinks that deeply about this. I think he's just kind of focused on himself and trying to get better. And I think that's why he's gotten to where he has.
Sure.
But look, the protection of his father being on the roster is still important. I don't think he's established enough to where he can really go out on his own.
I would agree with that, but the point being, LeBron's only going to be playing so much longer anyway. Like this point is coming sooner.
Yeah.
Sooner than later. But regardless, there's an old world style roster build approach by the Heat.
Get 2 or 3 stars and then worry about the rest of it later. When the big 3 went down to Miami, Brosh and Wade and LeBron, they had like one guy under contract besides those 2. I think it was it Marius Chalmers? Somebody like, there's like one player and they had to fill the rest of the roster out with minimum guys. This is, you could do that in 2008. I don't know that you can do that in 2026. Like the Lakers were not all healthy last year, so we can't necessarily judge that. But those 3 stars, were they enough to win? It's in the number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those players mattered too,
right? And JJ and Rob talked about it during their exit interviews that they've got to get better depth past roster spots 8 through 15. Like those matter. Like it matters to have guys who can actually play. And what the Heat did with the Heatles, it was 3 guys, and they were all in their primes. Like Giannis is on the back end of his prime with more injuries now, and Bam is a really good player, but I don't know if he's a put a team on his back type of player. Like and that's not shade at Bam. He's really, really good. It's just the levels to doing this, they're really high and they're really hard.
Yeah, and I think what's hard is it's just the rules. Like the rules are so much different now. Everything, people are excited about free agency. I'm like, I don't know, a lot of it's over. Like a lot of this idea that you can negotiate with your own free agents first. Like we never used to see deals before. What we would see is at 6:01, like 1 minute after, you'd see all these flurry of deals that had obviously been negotiated.
We call that Mozgov time.
Yeah, like this deal's done, and it was done probably 4 or 5 days ago, but we're not officially allowed to announce it now. Now you can just announce these things if it's with your own free agent. So there's already been a lot of guys off the board, and you've seen a lot of moves already. By the time we get to free agency, it's really just, there's still some interesting ones. Obviously, LeBron. There's still Rui Hachimura. We'll see what happens with some of the restricted guys. There's a report out from Sam Amick that Jalen Duren in Detroit has been, quote, underwhelmed by the team's initial offer in restricted free agency and is planning to explore sign and trade scenarios. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what the Lakers would have to offer other than picks. And the problem is a team like Detroit, they're going to want people too, because they're looking to be good.
Well, that's where the Lakers having cap space matters, because cap space can be something where you take a bad contract.
Yeah.
Like you can take somebody else's guy that doesn't make sense for them anymore. That's That's how you use that too.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, though, because on one hand, you can't absorb that. On the other hand, you don't have players under contract to trade out. Like, that's one of the downsides to being so cap space oriented and like short-term commitments the way the Lakers have been over the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
You're at this place right now, and I've talked about this. The Lakers do have, to use Rob's word, a lot of optionality. I worry at times that they have more optionality than actual options.
That's a great way to put it.
Thank you.
That was a nice turn of phrase. Did you like that?